Chapter 6, Love Always Finds a Way. Rumble in the Darkness, Part 1. Warning, this chapter is a bit dark. Artheria was working on a new magical theme that will help her find out who in Ponyville is the latest reincarnation of Spirit of Darkness, the father of evil itself, the Gray. But she was having no luck in creating something that can identify who it is, so she decided she needed a break and took Prince Leohart up on his offer to start dating him. She had changed a lot since revealing not only him but Princess Celestia, Princess Luna, and Princess Twilight that she is Artheria, the spirit of light itself. But before Artheria knew she had fallen in love with Prince Leohart, she thought, while realizing she might actually find happiness as she looked at the night sky from her balcony in her home in Ponyville. I'd been alone so long before getting Telius, when I had given up my job at Star Swirl, the bearded school. But I'm immortal and he's not, so I'll worry about that when the time comes.
Oh, there is something else you should worry about.
This all too familiar dark voice as she looked up to see a dark figure envelop her home despite the moonlight.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, my old friend?
Gray, where are you? Snapped Artheria before the shadow of her enemy began to flee, and she took to her true form and flew through the air, chasing it towards the ever-free forest. Artheria chased the gray shadow as far as she could before realizing where she was, the castle of the two sisters. Oh dear.
Beautiful, isn't it? So much darkness, so much bad blood, just like us.
Came the Gray's voice as out of the shadows stepped Rumble as his host. Artheria took one look at Rumble and burst out laughing.
What's so funny? You should be trembling in fear.
Why should I? You are still a colt in your current reincarnation, said Artheria, before hearing a cat-like hiss, and she turns to see Katrina suddenly perched like a gargoyle on the railing of the steps to the throne. But I'm surprised you would work with him. You are one of my best students. You know he's just filled with hate, but he'll turn on you if you even make a bad joke. He didn't abandon his real family, you did, and replaced us with a shape-shifting little bug, hissed Katrina, while baring her fangs at Artheria, whose face was now filled with regret. You let discord avoid banishment, and look where it's got this world, a reign of chaos and a bunch of villain uprising.
Yeah, but now we're going to fix all of that, and you won't be around to see it,
said Rumble as he let out an evil chuckle before his wings came out and turned into a giant claws made of his dark soul energy.
I may not be strong enough to open up the gates to Archaea, but I do have the power to take back what I have given you, your immortality. Revenge.
Bring it, said Artheria before charging at him. Artheria thought she had the upper hoof, but soon he managed to weaken her to the point she reverted to her mare pony form as he pinned her to the ground when she was trying to drag herself away, as she said, "Pathetic, you're rusty. Has living among mortals really made you this weak? You're the weak one. The mortals have lives and souls just the same as us," said Artheria before Rumble kept her pinned down.
Whatever. The point is, this time the bad guys get to win,
said Rumble before Artheria took to her true form and began to fly off.
Oh, you're not getting off that easily.
Princess Celestia was just about to call it a night when her sister rushed over to meet her in the halls. "Sister, there's something wrong. Just take a look out of the window." Princess Celestia did as Princess Luna had commanded and said as she saw something tiny chasing what looked like a glowing goldfish toward Counterlot through the night sky. "What is— oh no!"